How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nerd Dead Mike, and as always, thank you all very much for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today as we continue our Let's Play series for Shadow Hearts. Before we jump into this, I want to apologize, guys. I know last episode was not the greatest. I was very low energy. I didn't talk a lot, and I overall just sounded very down and dejected. And the reason for that is, at the time, I have been dealing with a personal issue, and I kind of let that affect the video, and I'm sorry about that. I will do better in the future to kind of keep that from affecting my mood, because this is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy sharing this with you guys, and I don't want outside influences tainting that. So I am sorry, and like I said, I will be better with that. Also, my friend's store is no longer on Etsy. There is a new link down in the description. If you are into anything horror and witchy, kind of spooky vibes, I highly recommend checking out their store. They are some great people. They have some great items, and I think you guys would enjoy it. Also, I said this a few videos ago, but I too now have a merch store, link of which is also down in the description. This is my first attempt at anything like that. I don't really expect anything to come of it, but a friend suggested it. I did it. There's some pretty cool things on there, I think. So if you guys are so inclined, check it out. All of that being said, let's hop back into some Shadow Hearts. Last episode, we arrived in Rouen. Now that Yuri is back in our party, we did go ahead and off camera, we did upgrade our fusion souls. So we now have the second tier for our earth fusion soul, our water fusion soul, our fire fusion soul, wind, light, and dark. So we have the second tier for every element that we have available to us. We have the second tier fusion soul. We went ahead and unlocked all of those off camera. That way we can kind of keep rolling with the story, and you guys don't have to sit there and just watch me do those battles back to back. So, we are in Rouen. Zuzan is sore from the trip here. Keith is concerned about Alice and the change in her mood. Well, yeah, I mean, being back here in this town, I'm sure it is affecting her mood. For those of you who didn't catch it in the last episode or in the very first episode, Rouen is the town where Alice's father was murdered right in front of her by Roger Bacon. And Alice is gone. I've got some ideas on where she would have went, but let's go ahead. Mrs. with the blue ribbon, yep, that's her. She just went out by herself. She was going to meet a priest friend of hers. Okay, so she went to the church. Now, we already know that we can't get into the church this way. Father Doyle has a sickness of the heart. He shut himself in. Won't show himself. The doors are tightly locked from the inside. There is an item. I don't want to go too far and trigger the next scene. So we've got a huge jug. And there's Alice. I'm sure you have your reasons, Alice. Kind of makes sense as to why she came here then and pay respects to her father. Last episode, Yuri actually also learned what it cost Alice to save him from the graveyard in his mind and soul. It was that she bargained her own soul to save his. Which Yuri was not a fan of, and I can't say that I am either. So the night that he was killed, Alice and her father were waiting to meet with someone. Before they could, I showed up. Well, surprise, surprise, surprise. Roger Bacon showing himself once again. You know, these games take place in like 1936. Something like that. You think Roger Bacon is like a great-grandfather of Kevin Bacon in this universe? Like, that's plausible, right? So there is Bacon confirming what the masks in the soul graveyard told us, that Alice did sell her soul to save Yuri. Now Yuri wants revenge for Alice's father as well now. So he just wanted to show up and say hi. Let us know that he's still being an evil dick. He doesn't want to fight. There's Margarete. Well, after all, she's the one who told us to come here to meet her, so it's about time she showed up. Oh, are we gonna fight Bacon? Oh, nope. It's gonna be creepy old lady. Alright, what do we got? These things. You know what? Turn into Ifrit. Now, I know we usually use our Fire Fusion Soul for physical attacks, but we now have all enemy attacks. So it's going to cost us a little bit of MP. What does it cost? 36? Okay. So yeah, it's going to cost us a little bit, but let's see how... Oh. I was going to say, let's see how we do, but apparently not well. I got a little anxious. Drop something hard on the target's head. That's a new one. She did not have that the last time we had Margarete in the party. She did have painkiller, so this is the new one here. But okay, let's... No, we're gonna save this. We're gonna go with Yuri, dang it. He's gonna knock us back. Come on. And alright, special attack. Let's try this again. Hopefully we don't mess up too bad. Hey, didn't mess up at all. We got a perfect. So we do have an all enemy attack. That would be this. This is Blaze. Took them both out. There we go. We might level 20. Yuri's level 29. We might still be slightly over leveled for the enemies that we're going up against. And we got some more dark energy for our soul. Our fire, we are at the max level for fire. We are at the max level for water. We're about to be at the max level for earth. That is extremely close at 63 out of 70. And wind, dark, and light are all pretty even, right around 25. Yeah, I know dark was at like 28. That's why I said around 25. They're close to each other. Yeah, we got more power. We've leveled up multiple times, actually. Oh, that's fine, man. Like, we've been wanting to fight you again. You please feel free to participate. I would love to watch Yuri punch you in the face and shatter your eyeball again. That's a little suggestive. And Yuri's comment doesn't exactly help. She thinks Yuri's a ghost. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's real. That's the real Yuri. I'm not sure if we should take that as a compliment or not. She is comparing us to a cockroach. So that's kind of hard to take as complimentary. Oh well. Yeah, you sound really glad. Like you could have a little bit more enthusiasm. So we're heading back to the inn now. Still calling him Sonny Boy. Some things never change. Yeah, that would be Roger Bacon, that massive dark evil cloud that you sensed. You know, thanks for coming to help, but you know, we got it. Oh, now Margarete has her eyes on Keith. Hey, now, come on. Why's everybody always so mean to Yuri, man? Alright, would y'all stop calling him a moocher? Like, how many times has he saved all your asses? She wanted to pay respects to her father, Susan. Yeah, like, can you pull your foot out of your mouth, man? Alright, so Alice is going to explain what happened to her father. Ooh, secret missions for the Vatican. Is this a Da Vinci's Code type situation? God damn it, Yuri. Oh, Margarete has an announcement, does she? Who he really is? The 13th century. Okay, so he's old as hell. Oxford and Paris universities, so he's obviously well educated. Oh, so he was critical of the church. Might explain a little bit of why he's doing the things that he's doing now. Some odd things. You don't say. Yeah, I'm not buying it either, Yuri. Oh, witch hunts. Bacon got accused by one of his students of being a witch. Interesting. So he's just been randomly popping up the last 400 years. All right. Yeah, we may need to find that out. Hmm. Oh, it's the creepy old lady. You know, eavesdropping is not polite. I think we're gonna stick with that. I mean, we could swap Marguerite for Keith. He is a little more physically strong. No, we haven't had Marguerite in a while. Let's keep Marguerite in the party. We're gonna go ahead and save. There we go. All right, so we are gonna head out here now. Got our party together. Yuri, Alice, and Marguerite. This guy's not saying anything. The lady's not saying anything anymore. Happy Leonard isn't saying anything anymore. Anyway, all right, so there are at least 2 enemy types in this area. This is the first one. Another reskin of the bird people things. Yep, let's go ahead with Ifrit. All right, and we're just gonna fry them. We're gonna make some KFC, so to speak. Get rid of these bird people. Extra crispy, please. All right, there we go. Oh, Yuri levels up. Very nice. Okay, so those ones are wind-based. Now, the other enemy we've already seen. It's those ones that we fought here just a little bit ago with Roger Bacon showing up. These things here. Yeah. So, there's that. There is a lottery ticket over here, so make sure you pick that up. Now, this is where things get a little interesting. Because we are going to have a bit of a different judgment ring. This is going to go around 3 times. And it's going to get faster each time it goes around. We need to hit all 3 hit areas on all 3 rotations. Let's see if we can do that. Nope. So we messed up. We're going to try again. I don't think we get anything for getting this on the first try. I could be wrong, but... Alright, yeah, just that tiny little slip of the thumb and it messed us all up. We're not going into the confessional apparently. Frightened male voice. Why would we come to kill the priest? I mean, you'd think he'd be a little happier to see her, right? Kidnapped by the devil? Oh, I think Mr. Priest here kind of lost his marbles a little bit. I think his cheese slid off his cracker. Oh yeah, he definitely them lights are on, but ain't nobody home. Oh, all right. Something's got to be up with this priest. Like he's really freaking out about Alice, and you would think, like, with knowing her and knowing his father, like he'd be happier to see her. He'd be happy to see her in general. Can't even say happier because he does. He is not seeming happy at all. But you think he would be? Really, Yuri being the voice of reason and getting through to the guy? That talk about a twist. Oh, so 1913, not 1936, like I thought earlier. 1913. So 3 secret books were stolen from the Vatican. Alice's father was one of the 2 priests that was called to investigate. Okay, so Alice's father had a partner, Father O'Flaherty. 1899, Father O'Flaherty disappears. Hmm. So Alice's father was hunting for whoever was responsible for the disappearance, death, murder of Father O'Flaherty. And it was Roger Bacon. A 1,000-year-old demon? Eh. Okay. So Bacon was ultimately behind the Demon's Gate invocation. Unless I misread that. Ultimately responsible for it. That book and all. So, his father needed help to try and defeat Bacon. Father Doyle put him in contact with someone who was also a powerful warlock, this Cardinal Albert Simon. That is who Alice and her father were supposed to meet the night that Bacon killed Alice's father. Oh, there goes that. No more information out of Father Doyle, it appears. Well, that was different. The first time that the screen's done that. On a poor father, he talks too much. Oh, we're gonna fight Olga? Oh, alright. Bring it on, you old hag. Let's go. Oh, I think we probably should have healed. That might have been a good idea. We are going to fuse Ifrits. Yuri is just going to straight physical attack, punch this hag in the face, often and hard. So we are going to raise our attack power even more. Got perfect on that, so that's going to boost it up even a couple more percentage points, so we are up 36%. I doubt a snipe is going to kill it. It would be really funny if it did, but I don't think it's going to. But it is one of her more powerful attacks, so let's go ahead and take a shot, literally. Yeah, no, that Black Fog. Okay. She's darkness based. I think Alice is going to be using Blessed Light fairly often. Oh, they're poisoned? I mean, that's not great, but you can... Sorry about that. What we can do is we can wish. We'll get that done on Yuri. Margarete can heal herself. Sorry about my alarm going off there, guys. I'm sure that came over on the microphone. You'll have to forgive me. Alright, Yuri. Nope. We're just going to start punching her right in the face. Marguerite, you are gonna have to cure yourself.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Hopefully she doesn't cause any stats effects with her next attack. Alice can... Yeah, okay. So now Alice can cast Blessed Light. I think we'll be alright for another round. As far as healing goes, we should be alright for another round. Only 114? Alright. Oh, that's not good. 314? That's pretty decent, though. we'll just start attacking a little bit. That's not too great either. Lightning. Oh shit, she got all of us? Okay. Yeah. So we did survive, but gonna have Alice Yuri. Need to keep him alive or conscious, since he is our major damage dealer. There we go, there's that. Margarete, I think it's time for you to help Alice out here a little bit. Thank you. It's a good thing we did that too. Alright. Oh, nice on that. So that should hit for a little bit extra. Here's doing pretty much 600 a turn. A little more, actually. This is just going to keep curing. Let's go ahead and get Marguerite cured up. Have to see what other... Oh, you know what we could do? We could... Well, we can't this turn, but... Drop something hard on target's head? Oh, the hell with it. We'll give it a shot. Maybe it's a piano. But we could, next time we get to Alice, have her use her Holy Edge on Marguerite. Was that a big ass pot? Seriously? I don't even think that was really a pot. That was like a frying pan. What? We dropped a frying pan on her head. Just a random ass frying pan. Okay. Oh. See, like, it messed with me that bad, I'm messing up on Yuri's shit. We would use Holy Edge, but Alice has to cure herself. Because I want to keep everybody alive throughout this entire fight. And the only knockouts that we've had in this entire gameplay have been... It was just a freaking frying pan, man. Really? Okay. The only knockouts that we've had throughout this entire gameplay have been the ones that we're supposed to have from fights that we are not supposed to win. So, there's that. And I don't want to have us knocked out when we don't need to be. Let's get Yuri cured back up, because neither Alice or Marguerite are doing much damage-wise. I think maybe we should have actually used Keith instead of Marguerite. So, yeah, our attack boosts wore off. Let's see what we do here. Enough to kill her, that's all I care about. $16,000 experience, so everybody should level up. 17,400 cash and a small jug for our item received. Total cash, we are now at 244,000. So money is not really an issue at the moment. And Arcane Olga has been defeated. Yeah, us. Me. Alright, so she hightailed it out of there. We are definitely going to end up seeing her again. Okay, so Father Doyle's still alive. Cardinal's in London. The father's gone. The father has died. Is everybody here talking now? Okay. So after you beat Arcane Olga, this gentleman shows up. Hook-nosed Robin. This is our lottery member for Rouen. Yeah, we're gonna play. Accelerator, Seal of Aura, Alchemist Water, Pure Root, and Tissues. So we want to go for the Accelerator. Hey, there we go. First try. So the Accelerator is going to speed up our pedometer steps, which that is going to be very, very helpful to get us to the 10,000 that we are trying to get to. I want to see, because we are going to need... Okay, so we do have tissues. Okay, good. Alright, so we found out that the cardinal that we are looking for is in London. Let's go ahead and save. And wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, so we don't need to go back to the hotel to regroup. We can just go straight on to London. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. We are back to making progress with hunting down Roger Bacon. We are heading to London to meet up with Cardinal Albert Simon, who apparently is a powerful warlock, just like Roger Bacon, and can hopefully help us. So, until next time, you guys take care of yourselves. Be well. And I'll see you next time for some more Shadow Hearts. Take care, guys.